Hello everyone, and welcome to Lucian Erebus, your channel for exploring mysterious places, captivating stories, and lesser-known traditions. Today, I'm taking you on a unique journey to the Czech Republic, to a place where time seems to stand still, Valašská dědina. This Valašská village, nestled in the Beskydy Mountains, is a living open-air museum that offers a glimpse into the life of the past. In this video, we'll explore what makes this place so extraordinary. We'll dive into its history, architecture, traditions, and the deep connection it offers to the roots of Valašská culture. So, sit back, relax, and let's travel to this enchanting corner of Central Europe. Before we dive into the village itself, let's first talk about the region it represents, Wallachia. Contrary to popular belief, Czech Wallachia has nothing to do with the Romanian region of the same name, though they share a similar name. Czech Wallachia is a historical area in the eastern Czech Republic, mainly in the Beskydy Mountains. It's known for its wooded hills, green pastures, and rich folk traditions. The Wallachians, whose culture is celebrated at Valašská dědina, were shepherds and farmers who lived in harmony with nature. Their way of life was shaped by the rugged mountain terrain, and their culture is a unique blend of Slavic and Wallachian influences. This heritage is reflected in their architecture, music, cuisine, and traditional clothing. Valašská dědina isn't a village that survived untouched over centuries. It's an open-air museum created to preserve and showcase the heritage of the Wallachian region. The idea for this project emerged in the 20th century when historians and ethnographers realized that traditional ways of life were rapidly disappearing due to modernization. The buildings you see at Valašská dědina were carefully dismantled from their original locations, transported here, and reconstructed with incredible precision. Each house, barn, and chapel tells a story, and the artifacts displayed inside offer a window into everyday life from the past. What's remarkable is how the museum recreates not just the architecture but also the atmosphere of a Wallachian village. As you walk its paths, you don't just visit buildings, you experience a bygone way of life. One of the most striking aspects of Valašská dědina is its architecture. The buildings are predominantly made of wood, a material abundant in the surrounding mountains. The houses are characterized by their steeply sloped roofs, designed to withstand heavy snowfall in winter, and their small windows, which help retain heat. Inside the houses, you'll find simple but functional spaces. A large fireplace often takes center stage, used both for cooking and heating. The walls are adorned with religious icons, reflecting the deep faith of the inhabitants, and the furniture is often handcrafted, showcasing local woodworking skills. Each structure serves a specific purpose. There are dwellings, barns, stables, workshops, and even a small school. Exploring these buildings gives you a clear sense of how life in these villages was organized, a simple life centered around community and hard work. Another highlight of Valašská dědina is the preservation of traditional crafts. Here, the museum doesn't just showcase empty buildings, it brings to life the activities that once animated them. You can see artisans at work, a carpenter carving wood using period tools, a spinner transforming raw wool into thread, or a blacksmith forging metal in a traditional forge. These demonstrations are not only fascinating to watch, but also remind us of the ingenuity and skills of the people of the past, who made the most of the resources available to them. One particularly interesting craft is textile production. The Wallachian region was known for its wool and linen garments, often decorated with colorful patterns. These clothes were not just practical for the cold climate, they were also a form of cultural expression, with each pattern carrying a specific meaning. Valašská dědina wouldn't be complete without the traditions celebrated there throughout the year. The museum frequently organizes events to showcase traditional festivities, such as Christmas, Easter, and harvest festivals. During these events, you can hear folk songs, watch traditional dances, and even participate in workshops to learn how to craft handmade items or cook local dishes. The atmosphere is warm and festive, and you truly feel transported to another era. One particularly fascinating tradition is Fasanki, the local carnival celebrations. People dress in colorful costumes, often wearing eerie masks, and parade through the village with singing and dancing. These festivities, marking the end of winter, are both a joyful community event and a symbolic act to chase away evil spirits and welcome spring. The relationship between the Wallachian people and their environment is another key aspect of Valašská dědina. The mountainous landscapes dictated their way of life, and every element of nature was used thoughtfully and respectfully. Vegetable gardens provided food, pastures fed livestock, and forests offered timber for construction and heating. The museum also highlights how the inhabitants used plants for medicinal purposes. Herbs like chamomile, tea, John's wort, and mint were cultivated and turned into teas or balms. This knowledge, passed down through generations, showcases the resilience and self-sufficiency of rural communities. Valašská dědina is more than just a museum. It's an immersive experience that connects us to a bygone era, rich in lessons and inspiration. In a world increasingly dominated by technology and speed, this place invites us to slow down, reflect on our roots, and appreciate simplicity. Whether you're a history enthusiast, curious about new cultures, or simply looking for a peaceful escape, Valašská dědina has something to offer. It's a place that touches the soul, reminding us that behind every building and every tradition lies generations of human lives, with their joys, struggles, and hopes. And there you have it, friends, our journey through Valašská dědina comes to an end. I hope this dive into Czech Wallachia inspired you as much as it fascinated me. If you enjoyed this immersive exploration, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Lucian Erebus for more captivating stories and extraordinary places. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Did you know about this museum? Have you visited similar places? I'd love to hear your impressions. Thank you for joining me today. I'll see you soon for another adventure, right here on Lucian Erebus. Take care, and as always, stay curious. See you soon.